back to Chastity TV. I'm Chastity. So in this video, I am going to be showing you guys how to install DIY floors, apartment friendly. So yeah, we're going to get into that. But before we do, be sure to subscribe. Go ahead and do that, please, pretty please. So be sure to subscribe. If you're new to my channel, welcome. We're glad to see you here. Hello. So yeah, we're just gonna get into how I did these DIY floors, y'all. It was so easy. I just love them. They just make the aesthetic so much better. And I think they turned out pretty good. So hopefully this will inspire you to maybe do the same, or if you're just wondering how to do this, hopefully this helps. I am by no means a professional, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this thing. All right, so first things first, you're gonna want to select your wood. I wanted to do vinyl. I thought that was the best choice for me in this apartment. I didn't want to invest in hardwood floors. Honestly, I think it works just as good as hardwood floor. So here is the wood that I used, the type of vinyl that I did use. I don't have the box anymore. This has been weeks since I filmed the footage that you're gonna see, and she don't have the box anymore. But I will try to link it below for you guys. I did get this from Lowe's, and it was pretty affordable. Me and my sister had purchased, I want to say like 3 or 4 boxes. I want to say it was 30 boxes, and that was enough. So we literally had like this piece left, and we did our bathrooms, both our bathrooms, the sunroom area, and the kitchen. So I highly recommend. So next, as far as your materials go, you're gonna want to have some poster boards. So we got Dollar Tree poster boards. You're gonna need some tape, some scissors, or a box cutter. I highly recommend having both, especially the box cutter. And then you might want to have a ruler as well. Of course, like a pencil, pen, marker to mark, you know, where you might want to cut or whatever. But those are the materials that I use. All right, so here I am just coming in and putting down the white poster boards. Make sure your floors are clean. Sweep, mop, and make sure they're dry. So I did not cover the entire floor in this poster board. I don't know why we chose to do it like we did, but I guess it made it it'll make it easier when we do leave. But that will just act as a barrier between the floor and the wood. Okay, so right here, I'm trying to get the little ones out of the way, get out of the kitchen, y'all. Okay, so I'm just laying down the tape right here, and I'm just taping down the poster board. Okay, so now I am coming to lift up the divider, the floor dividers. So I was able to lift them up in all the other areas in the house that I was trying to lay down this wood, except for the kitchen. I had the hardest time doing this. So if you can lift it up, do that, because it's just gonna make for a better finish. But I'm gonna just stuff it up underneath there. I can wedge my fingers under there. So that's how I managed to do that. Okay, so let's bring in this wood, y'all. So I'm just going to pull it out the package. All right, so here I am just trying to figure out if I can get away with putting these planks down without cutting it, so that it just lays evenly in there and I don't have to do any manipulation, just cut it, or cutting or anything like that. So you'll see that it ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to cut it. So my next thing is that I'm gonna decide where to start placing my wood. So the best place would be to start with the appliance side. That's gonna be the easiest place because I don't have to cut around things. It's just gonna be easier to start right there. Alright guys, so if you can see, the kitchen floor is made out of tile, so I really just use that as a guide to stagger my planks of wood. Y'all, I cannot stress this enough. Please stagger y'all wood. That's just gonna make it look so much nicer, so much more professional, so be sure to do that. All right, so I'm just staggering the wood. So I'm kind of going from the oven and it's stair stepping up to the front of the kitchen, and then I'm gonna fix that. Hold on, let me fix it. Let's fix it. And then I'm just starting that pattern back over again. So that's what I did to stagger, and that way I'm just going down the kitchen just like that. Okay, so here is a better view of that. So I'm gonna start with putting this plank of wood under the oven. That way I don't have to cut anything. Okay, so here I am about to place the piece of wood here, getting some assistance from my sister. So I'm just gonna peel it, make sure it's in the place that I want, and just stick it. Just apply some pressure and stick it directly to the floor. Okay, so right here, I am attempting to do the same thing by putting just a solid, uncut piece of wood under the refrigerator, but it's not gonna work. So I'm taking an extra piece of wood that's straight and using that as kind of like a ruler. I'm gonna cut another piece of wood that I had left over that would fit under there with my box cutter. Be careful with that. And it really doesn't take too many passes. You can just snap it pretty easily. And I would recommend that if you do find yourself about to cut the wood, place the uncut section next to another piece of uncut section. And the part of the wood that you did cut, put that towards the wall. So we're getting up close and personal. So I am about to place my next piece of wood. I'm just trying to figure out where to cut this piece of wood. It's gonna fit right under there, under the cabinets. So again, I'm just using another piece of wood as a straight edge, and I'm just cutting with the box cutter to cut the wood. That's the amount that I need, so I'm just gonna cut what I need. And like I said, it's pretty easy to snap it. I didn't get that part, but it really just snaps, and I'm able to just place the wood where I need to place it. So now I am just speeding up the process here. I got my pattern of how I'm gonna lay out the wood. Again, I'm using the kitchen tile as a guide. So I'm filling out where I want to place the wood to give it that staggered look, and I'm just following that as a guide. And I'm just going all throughout the kitchen and into the laundry room. This is the easy part, y'all. I'm telling y'all, when y'all can just put the wood down and you don't have to cut anything, it's awesome. Like, you just stick it and keep it moving. yeah, so that's really all of the footage that I had of laying down that floor, but really that was pretty much the gist. So again, I think it turned out pretty good. I love it. Haven't had too many problems with it. Yeah, that's really all to it. I hope I didn't miss anything. I hope that that was really helpful for you. So yeah, that is how I installed my floors. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I will see y'all in the next one.